Okay, going live, going live. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're live. Apparently we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host with the most, Griever, here to give you guys Record of Ragnarok, known as Shuumatsu no Valkyries. One Punch Man style of releasing chapters now. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't know. Let's get it. Let's start right out of the gate with that. What's this 61.2 crap? Like, just don't release the chapter then until it's fucking finished, number one. And then 62 took for goddamn ever, and now it's finally out. So, I'm taking a break from painting, though I really shouldn't. I'm taking a quick break from painting. I just recorded the Jujutsu Kaisen review. It's quite short. It's only like 9 minutes. And now we're going to be doing the Ragnarok stuff, just so that's two things off my plate. I'm behind on Ayakashi Triangle. I'm behind on all the reviews. Thank God One Piece isn't out this week. Like, I'm grateful for the break. I'm behind on any video uploads, gaming streams, everything. I'm behind on fucking everything because I've got another 10 days to get everything ready before my wife shows up. And I'm a little behind on the painting side of things just because I forgot I have to let it cure for a little longer than I expected before I frog tape to do the walls. So now I got to go downstairs and do that, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, point of the matter is, let's just start the timer because we don't have a whole lot of time to wait. For those of you who are new to the stream, this one's going to be a little unorthodox. I'm not going to rush it, but I am going to read it, and I'll... but we won't be here for like 2-3 hours or anything. There won't be a big discussion at the end. I'll read the chapters, react to the chapters, catch up with the chat, talk to the chat, of course, and then we'll basically have to call it. So, but yeah, so right here, the timer, what does it represent for the people new to the stream? Yeah. This is basically a 10-minute runoff timer so that it gives everyone, once I go live, it gives everyone, 5-10 minutes to grab a drink, grab some popcorn, blah, 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 whatever it is you want to do. And it just gives time so I'm not starting off and people don't miss the first couple of pages of a reaction or whatever I'm doing, right? So, yeah. But anyways, how's everybody doing today? And don't forget to hit that like button. I know this is going to be a little unorthodox stream. I'm not going to rush the reaction or anything like that. It's just going to be a shorter, there's not going to be a whole lot of aftermath, as I said, because I got a lot to do and, only so many days to do it. So, yeah. Anyway, I did prime and I did paint yesterday, and I was up till 3 finishing that side. I got to put a second coat of paint. I thought I could get away with it. I really did, but I'm a perfectionist when it comes to it. Like, my painting jobs, when my painting jobs are done, they're done. That's it, But yeah, so unfortunately, I looked up, and if you just walk into the room, you'd be like, oh, that's a finished ceiling, But if you actually go through it with a fine tooth, your flashlight on your phone and stuff like that, you can tell where it's a little, like, it's not perfect. So I didn't want to put a second coat because one thing I forgot when I scheduled how I was going to finish the painting by Monday, now it's going to be Tuesday, because I like to let all my coats take a day to cure, right? The problem is that I gotta wait a little longer to frog tape the ceiling, and then tape the walls. So I can't paint the walls until I frog tape the ceiling, but I can't frog tape the ceiling tomorrow because it won't be 24 hours. It won't be long enough, So I can't paint the first coat of the walls until Monday. So thankfully Monday's a holiday, of course, Victoria Day. But I won't be finished until Tuesday, and I wanted to start the flooring on Tuesday, so I'm a day behind and stuff, and it just kind of sucks. But that's all my updates, guys. So let's see what the chat is having to say. And that was my own fault. I was digging holes all week from my old man after work and stuff like that. So I couldn't paint through the week, and anyways. Nebby said, a lovely night for Ragnarok. I suppose it is. It wasn't too bad. It was a little windy today, but it was about 18 degrees, so that was nice. Miss says, good evening. Good evening, Miss. How you doing? And we got 7 people in here and only 3 likes. Come on, guys. Bump that number up. Rainy's in here and says, hype for Ragnarok tonight. Woohoo! Miss said, considering we've never had a split chapter before, I feel like this may have been due to deadlines for the magazine or something. Yeah, it's just like, how about you don't release it? Like, I really didn't like that they did this. Rainey said these are simple chapters, so I doubt there would have been a whole lot of discussion. Okay, fair enough. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of my streams are only about, 50 minutes, hour and a half. Some of them can go on for 3-4 hours almost, depending on what is in the content, right? Like what happens in the chapter, what is the chat saying about it, we get into a tangent, we get into a discussion. That shit happens, right? So let's see. Joseph is in here. Hi, Joseph. Says, I think that it was a good thing I decided not to be part of the last Ragnarok stream. Yeah, that was pretty garbage. Actually, the highlight, which I was initially mad at, the highlight was the April Fool's joke, which unfortunately they took down because I wanted to save some of the. So I wonder if anybody saved that stuff because I loved it. It explained the community all in one go and how this manga has gone downhill, and that's nobody's fault, in that regard. And I really wish I had saved it. If anybody's got it, post a link or post the pages to the April Fool's joke on that chapter in the in my general chat on Discord, because I really like that. Because I agreed with a lot. Initially, I was pissed. And then I started to read it, and I started to agree with it. You know what I mean? So, I agreed with a lot. I understood the frustration, Rainey said, as for the split chapter, I agree with the missus. There must have been some sort of deadline, which is why it was so short. Yeah, maybe, but then just don't release the fucking chapter, Justin said, I'm here. Hey, Justin. Joseph says, hey, at Misk, what's happening in Japan about deadlines? Misk says, I don't know, just guessing. Justin said, it was 81 degrees where I was. Finally felt like Jamaica. 81 degrees. Yeah, we got up to about 93 or 92 was our highest so far this month. And that was only one day. That was last Saturday. That was a gorgeous day. But Miss said, I would say this was actually a pretty good chapter and a half this month. Yeah. Well, that's good. Joseph said, I can't believe it didn't click with me that it was an April Fool's joke. Yeah, I got it. I understood what it was when I read it, but I was just the fuck, Yeah, I was not happy initially. That's for damn sure. I was not happy initially. So yeah. Miss said, the magazine probably required them to have a minimum amount of pages out or something. If that was the case, why didn't he just ask for a hiatus or something like that? Once again, we don't know, but since Murata does this fucking bullshit all the time, I'm not convinced that there was any type of deadline. It was just, Buddy was like, yeah, well, I want some sales for this week, so I only have half the chapter done, so here you go. Because it was the day of my daughter's wedding or some shit, right? And it was just yeah, here's half the chapter. I'm not quite finished, but you can release that half. And if that was his attitude, then I don't like it, right? That's all I'm saying. But maybe you're right. Maybe it was literally no, give us whatever you've got. It's all right, fine. Maybe he was pressured. I don't know. Joseph said, wait, what was the prank chapter talking about? Was it being meta about the fan base? Yeah, it was bitching about the fan base and about everyone that look, this thing has been going downhill since round 4, okay? Round 4 was peak, and nobody has liked this shit for, most people have not even enjoyed themselves since round 4. Let's be honest. So, if you guys are going to get out here and start bitching at us for translations of a series that all you do is complain about, that is not my, they were just going off, right? And, I can't say verbatim, but yeah, it was really good, actually. Rainey said, I think I'm one of the rare people that like how round 7 has gone so far, though I can see people's frustration with it. I really don't like round 7. Sorry, did I say round 4? Yeah, I like how round 7 has gone so far, though I can see people's frustration with it. Yeah, I don't like round 7. I liked the first half of round 6, didn't like the second half of round 6. I didn't really care for round... there were some cool moments in round 5, but round 5 felt like the weakest. And round 7 has been nothing but just a fucking joke, in my opinion. It's just been a goddamn joke. So, that's just me. But we are only a minute away, 2 minutes away from checking this shit out, and we'll see if my opinion of the round improves. There's nothing necessarily wrong with the round other than the fact that Hades is supposed to be this huge super badass. He's pulled out nothing like the fist that surpasses time or any indication that he can do something that cool. And this Emperor dude had two backstories, one of which was good and the other one was like, we don't care. And has this fucking stupid gimmicky ability. This ain't One Piece with Toon Force, bud. It makes no fucking sense. Justice said, I liked 5 and 6. I thought most people liked round 5 and 6. Round 7 is fucking trash, but the others were good. 5 was disappointing after the greatness of round 4, but that was the comparison, and it was a weaker version of Adam versus Zeus. So nobody was that impressed. And then round 6 was good because of Zero and Buddha, and then they fucked it all up with Hajun. So, yeah, I don't know. Justice said, round 7 has been disappointing in every way possible. Just about. Other than the fact that Hades is a badass. Other than that, right? So anyways, the timer's just about done, so we can start. Yeah, because we're 15 seconds away, so we're just gonna start with chapter 61.2, a continuation apparently, the lighter half of chapter 61. Like, Jesus Christ, stupid. But anyways, all right, so let's see. So, all right, we're starting off with page 1, and it's the ending of the last chapter when he's singing the Song of Poseidon. He's singing Poseidon's song. And once again, I agree with a lot of people. This is entitled Hades' Pride. Now, this would be better, like, if this was somebody going out and be like, it's the same as Heracles, it's the same as Adam, it's the same as a character that we gave a shit about, that we loved, that was beloved by us, the fan base, then this would be so much more powerful. This would be stupidly powerful if this was a moment for that. But it's not. So, because Poseidon's such a fucking racist, fucking whatever dickwad, or whatever you want to call him, this white supremacist, I don't know what you would fucking call him, God supremacist, because he's a fucking asshole, this moment doesn't really hit for me, but that's just me. So, it's the same as Poseidon's. Now, this is the shot of the last chapter where he looks more like Link covered in blood, like 18 rated Link, hero of time, slicking back his elven hair to showcase his earrings and his badassery with blood everywhere. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so here's the page 3 is the new page. Alright, let's go. Why would he, sizzle sizzle, inflict so much damage to himself? Now then, shall we? Because it's hurting him, because so Chin here is like taking the damage, of course, because he sees it, right? So it's like, oh shit. Shall we? Drenched in blood, Hades rushes Chin, and then he fires that stupid gimmicky air bubble bullshit, and let's see. Foam. Wish. Here's the air bubble. Does Hades see it? He notices it. It hits. It hits the star. Boom, 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 boom. Cuts him down the side by the looks of it. Wait. He dodged it? It's about bloody time. Did he really just dodge it? But Hades finally, after all this, has figured it out. He noticed when it was impacting, and he managed to... It looks more like it's like boom, and it's cutting him down the side. So the panel representation isn't very clear, but the next page, clearly he's bent in that position, and Chin's like, what the fuck? He dodged it. So I'm assuming that meant he went like this, and the thing went, oh, and for some reason went down. I don't really know what the purpose of that shot was, but okay, finally, Hades dodging the bullshit air bubble gimmick. Love it. Be gone. Slam into the ground. Oh, he just managed to dodge. He just changed his thrust into a downward swing. Boom. And Chin jumps back. Once I can tell when that attack has hit, it is nothing more than air. And now that I've found a way to counter your disruption of chi, you pose no threat to me. I mean, that's badass, but why couldn't he? But he noticed before. So what's different? Once I can tell when that attack is hit, it's nothing more than air. So, I mean, I'm glad. Maybe I'm not in the right mindset. I haven't read Ragnarok in a while because I've been waiting for these chapters, but I'm not fully getting it. This might be on me, though. Maybe I'm just being stupid. So, it hits him, and once he notices it's hit, he goes, it's, nah, it's just air. Oh, sorry, clunk. Like, I'm not getting it. I thought what happened was he waited just as it started to impact, and the moment he felt it, he went, nope, and dodged it. This is making it seem like he's like, not dodging? I don't know. Maybe it's just weird writing. Anyways, maybe it'll be explained. Let's see. Ares. Oh, I see. Okay, maybe we'll get the Ares explanation. He covered himself in blood so he could see that move of Chin's. He truly is incredible. Yes, now that he's got that human's most dangerous move out of the way. Okay, so wait. So he is dodging it. He is it was just worded weird. Once I can tell when that attack is hit, it's nothing more than air. So it's just worded really weird. But he's still dodging. He's covered in blood, and the moment he sees the blood move, he can dodge it because now before it hits his skin, it's hitting the blood surface first, and the blood gets disrupted, and he's like, oh, nope. He can feel the difference. Okay, I mean, that I don't mind. Actually, that's a good explanation. Not only did he do a lot of damage to Chin by cutting himself, right, because that's Chin's whole thing, is seeing the damage inflicted to others and blah, 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 or whatever it is. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I like that. All right. Hermes says, no, that is not it. Oh, shit. Huh? Or that is not all that there is to Hades' blood. Ooh, is Hades' blood special? Oh, the Bident is completely just dripping in blood. Huh? What is that? Yes, Hades' blood is not simply blood. Are we actually going to get an ability from Hades? Finally? So, it's finally complete. Assemble. Okay. Huh? Hades' chi is... It's going into the Bident, or it's surrounding the Bident. And it's spearing off. Oh, it's like crystallizing and then breaking off into multiple pieces. The Bident's becoming... What the hell? What the hell is this? And the whole thing's now wrapping itself around itself. Hades' blood, otherwise known as Pluto Ichor, is a special substance. Any divine weapon that has his blood spills upon harbors Hades' life force. Any divine weapon that his blood spills upon harbors his life force. Okay. So, Pluto Ichor, is that a real thing? Pluto Ichor. Ichor is the, in Greek mythology, Ichor is the ethereal fluid that is the blood of some gods or immortals. Okay. And becomes even more powerful. Okay, so it's not really an ability yet, but it's still, his blood is special. It becomes, his blood is like, it's just going to supersize his weapon. It becomes even more powerful. Amazing Hades. He can't be beat, can he? Zeus says, but naturally, if his life force is completely drained, he'll die. Wait, harbors any divine weapon that his blood spills upon harbors Hades' life force. But if his life force is completely drained, he'll die. So if he loses all, he'll die if he uses all his blood. All right, so what's the conditions for losing all the life force? Like, can he control it like hockey? Can he pour a certain amount of life force into the weapon? Are they implying if the weapon breaks, he dies automatically? Is that what they're trying to say? I'm not entirely following, but all right. Like, because what it sounds like is that if his life force is completely drained, meaning his blood, meaning if he literally has no blood left in his system, he'll die. But I mean, that's just everybody. If you bleed to death, you bleed to death. I mean, even the gods have proven they can bleed to death. You know, so yeah, Zeus. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, so let's see. It's going forward. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, look at that spear. The Biden has become a spear. Four-blooded spear of destiny. Ichor Desmos. I don't know how it's four-blooded, but it's badass. King of Men. This is my trump card. So it's still a spear, but at least his blood was special. So at least there's something special about Hades, I guess. All right, he's looking, and here's the spear. Tear at his flesh. Desmos. Boom. Blood-led dawn. Ichor Eos. Boom. Coming at him. Spears coming straight at chin. Looks shocked. It's coming right for him. And he's going to try to use the armor version. Heavenly. Hand of... Oh, shit. Oh, it's going to break it. Oh, just cut his finger right off. It's like, nope. Sorry, bitch. Huh? And he's going to stab him right in the face. And what? Boom. Stab. Broke the vol end. Oh, that's a nice shot, though. Here, that double spread on page 18. That's a nice fucking shot, guys. That's a nice shot. Yeah, I like that. That's a cool shot. He cut his finger off. He definitely just broke part of his vol end for sure. The vol end smashed. And it looks like he cut him in the side of the face too, but I don't think he's dead. I don't think he stabbed him right through the head, did he? Brunhilde and Gol are shocked. Okita, and there's Kojiro. Asian Brunhilde. Boom. Slammed into the ground. Picks up. Yeah, he wasn't stabbed in the head. Hand on the floor. He's going to reel back. And, he took a huge chunk of his shoulder with him. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's good. Boom. Hades says, I cannot lose. Zeus, Adamus. I don't like the fact that Adamus is alive, guys. I really don't. But okay. Zeus and Adamus looking on the other brothers. As their elder brother, I shan't be defeated. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. So, alright. So that was pretty cool. And by the way, we have 9 people in here and only 5 likes. What's going on with that, guys? Bump those numbers up. Alright, let's check in with the chat. Really quick. We'll catch up with the chat. And then we'll probably have to grab ourselves an extra beer. And then we'll read chapter 62. We'll read chapter 62. Okay, so Oh, let's see. Justin said, Hades, the great god of the underworld, the man who has the arm of fury demon. Persephone, who might be an ancient dark god, the three-headed dog, the god of death at his command. And he's done nothing other than the thing. But yeah, 10 people in here now and only 6 likes. Bump those numbers up, people. Caden said 5 out of 10. That chapter wasn't that bad. That chapter was pretty good. Maybe because finally the air bubble thing has just been defeated. That's probably why I'm happy about it. This half of the chapter, this half chapter is okay. For 23 pages, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wouldn't give it a 5. I'd probably give it a 6. Probably give it a 6. 5 isn't a bad rating necessarily. It's average, you know. Joseph said, I get it. It's not meant to be accurate, but at least capture some of the coolness of the original character if it's there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is true. Realist Medell said, these 2 chapters did not make Misk want to kill himself. There's always a positivity. Suicide is not the answer. Misk said the air impacts the blood before it strikes his chi point, so he can move, then it misses. Yeah, okay. It was worded weird. So I did get it. That's what had happened still. Joseph said, I don't know how this will make me sound, but I'm always excited to see new chapters and still eager to see the other fighters. I just hope I'm not the only one who feels this way. Listen, if I hated this series or I didn't have hope for this series, I wouldn't be streaming this series right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still hold out hope for good chapters. I hold out hope for good fights. And I hold out hope for great character designs. So, no, faith is not lost. It's just that this fight, it was not very good. This was probably the weakest of all the fights. Let's be real. Which is unfortunate because so many people were hyped about the Emperor of China, and so many people were hyped about Hades. I'm definitely a Hades fanboy. I still love Hades, but he's not impressing me here. He's not impressing me. He's got nothing there that's telling me that he is stronger than Zeus, and that disappoints me. I really wanted Hades to showcase, yeah, I am the best. So, yeah. Rainey said, so basically when the air bullet hit the blood on his chest, Hades moved before it could touch the skin, and because he moved, the key point had shifted and the air bubble isn't effective. Yeah, I gathered that. But thank you guys for the explanation. Justice said, Chin is also disappointing comparing to his actual self, but to a lesser extent. I finally understand the Shiva complaint of him, the Sheev complaint of him being so boring compared to the Miss. The Sheev complaint. Okay. But anyway, yeah, the complaint, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's see. Miss said that's also a really crazy reaction time feed on Hades' part. That's true too. His reaction time is fucking stupid because if he can literally air moving at that speed, he can blood, you know, that's awesome. That's true too. I didn't really give enough credit where credit is due when that comes. Judge said that's a really great reaction time feat, second only to Adam, but reaction time is Adam's thing, to be fair. This is true. Miss said he'll die if his life force is drained. Zeus, that's called bleeding to death, right? Judge said his blood is a super battery. I guess so. Judge said his soul life force now completely fused with the weapon like a Voland. I don't think that's how it works. I think it's working like hockey. He's moving it around into the weapon. Joseph said, I think it's similar to dying of blood loss. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It sounded weird coming from him. Like using the weapon will kill him. Rainey said, I think Miss said this in his review. Joseph said that would actually be cool. Miss said, four-blooded is probably a reference to the four brothers of Olympus. Yeah, that must be it. Joseph said, Eos is the Greek god of dawn. Yeah, Eos. Rainey said, I think he cut 2 fingers off. Did he? Okay, I must have missed one. Miss said, honestly, one of the best shots we've gotten in a while. Yeah, it's one of the best shots we've gotten in a long while, so maybe that's why it's more impressive. Justice said, okay, his trump card is still just being a big spear, but that was really cool. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that his blood, he's not like, maybe not blood manipulation, but it's like his blood is special and it's doing like some crazy shit or something. Like he summons demons with it, an army, does some Yamamoto Bankai with it. I don't know. Miss said, I don't think anyone likes that Adamus is back. It's just really dumb. Yeah, I know. Like, it's just really stupid. Joseph said, do you think people will begin to enjoy round 5 and the other one that aren't liked once they get animated? No. See, I think people will enjoy round 5 more if the fights steadily get worse. Then they'll go, you know what, round 5 wasn't that bad. Because round 5 wasn't that bad. It's not really that bad. It's just that rounds 1 through 4 are better. Easy. A lot of people don't give enough appreciation to round 1. Those people are dumb. But round 1 was a great start to a really good manga, right? Listen, if round 1 was so goddamn bad, how did it go to round 2? How did we even get to round 2? Think about it. When I first started reading this, everyone was hyped. Lubu versus Thor, the bloodiness, the breaking of his feet through a blow from the hammer and stuff, everyone loved it. People tend to forget that when round 1 was out, and that was the only thing we had, we didn't have round 2 yet, everyone thought this shit was awesome. So round 1, for some reason, people started bullshitting on, but round 1 was good. Round 2 was amazing. Adam and Zeus, that was just awesome. Round 3, a lot of people's favorite round, not my favorite round, but I get why it's a good round. Round 4 is peak. It's peak fiction, guys. It's peak. And then round 5 was just not nearly as good as round 4. And so a lot of people looked at it as like, we just went off round 4. It was so fucking good. And then round 5 was kind of like, eh. Then round 6 was like, it was sort of like a hit and miss. And now round 7 has been very disappointing. So I think that's part of the, Rainey said, I think 61.2 is better if read as a whole, which makes sense. I'm sure it is. Jay Warrior says, Hades finally has abilities. Yeah, I know. About time. Joseph said, even though it's basically still gets a big fucking spear, it's still an ability. It's blood special. That's cool. Joseph said, 7 out of 10 chapter. Good start. Rainey said, why would Hades be stronger than Zeus? Because he's the older brother. I just always assumed he's Hades. He's in the background. He's king of the underworld. I just always assumed the elder brother's the strongest. It's that way in most manga. The eldest is the strongest. The old guard, that kind of shit. Hades seems to keep to himself. Ares and Hermes and stuff. People seem to be more terrified of Hades than Zeus. I just expected him to be more on that level. That's all. Realist Mandel said, Adamus, the character made to die, is back for some reason. I know, right? Joseph said, didn't people begin to like Chin more once they got his backstory? Listen, his backstory is great. He's got a great backstory, but I don't care about his character because his abilities are so fucking stupid. His backstory is good. It's one of the best backstories. It's a tearjerker. It's a good backstory. But during the Chin we know now, and his abilities are so fucking stupid that it's just like, you know what I mean? Jay Warrior said, Chin has been impressive to me, so I'm happy. Fair enough. Jay Warrior said, I never expected Hades to be stronger than Zeus. The only one is Odin to me. I expected Hades to be on Zeus level. I wanted it to be comparable. In the same way that Adam versus Zeus might have gone the other way, I wanted it shown that Hades was a contender to maybe surpass Zeus. I wanted Hades in that tier. Odin, Zeus, and Adam are all in S tier. I wanted Hades to be in that tier. And right now, he's one tier below, right? That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. Rainey said, I always thought no one would be stronger than Zeus, not even Hades. I wanted it to be comparable. Artuleon said he didn't dodge the air. The blood is an indicator that the air hit him, so he can change his ki flow in a different way. Okay, if that's what happened, that's what happened. Jose Horrendez says, it's kind of funny how I want Hades to win, even though I'm supposed to be rooting for humanity. Oh, I want Hades to win 100%. I never wanted Chin to win. Never. Rainey said, do you think the 3-volume format for the fights are dragging round 5 to 7 down? Absolutely they are. They absolutely are. We need quicker fights. They need to be as epic, but they need to be faster paced now. If you're going to do a slugfest, we need a couple rounds that are just, boom, this guy is fucking, he's dead, Justice said, in mythology, people normally don't speak Hades' name directly as they are that scared of him, but Zeus is fine to say. That's what I'm saying. Hades, the respect for Hades is true in universe, but it's not showcasing here in the battle. Joseph said, you think with all the hype behind Rasputin, when he fights, we'll get a fight with the same peak as round 4? I hope so. Also in the Kingsmen, Rasputin literally did a Gregorian dance while he fought. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, so I guess we don't really need another beer right yet. We can, if we need one, we'll get one. There's only 39 pages to, which is still kind of short for chapter 62, so we'll do that. Miss said we need some low diffs. Yeah, we definitely need some low diffs. You know what I mean? Like, we need a couple of low diffs. Like, Thor was a mid diff, right? But all we've had since are high diff victories. I would argue they've all been high diff, and we need to go back to a couple of mid diffs. We need a couple chapters where it's like, holy fuck, Sky Eater might do some shit and stuff, but clearly Thor was always going to beat Lu Bu. Thor had fun, and he was pushed, but that's as far as it went. Maybe that's why people don't like that fight. I don't know, but we need more of those. We need less down to the wire fights dragging on this long. All right, so let's see. Question, starting off page 1 of chapter 62. Who is Hades to the other gods? All right, who is Hades to the other gods? Ares, chapter 62, elder brother of the gods. I see, well, it's easy to single out his overwhelming prowess and his complete control over the Bident. But that's not where his true nature lies. He's both the king of the netherworld, which is still very impressive. That means like Beelzebub and Anubis and stuff, they all listen to this motherfucker. Whose name many gods don't even dare to take in vain. Because he's fucking Hades. And at the same time, the god whom other gods rely on the most. Why, you ask? We gods first truly became aware of that during the heaven's greatest time of peril. The Gigan Tomachi? Tomachi. I don't know how to say that word, guys. I really don't. I'm bad at pronunciation, but it looks crazy, okay? Olympus Palace. Hurry! Let's see. Please heal my wounds quickly. Oh, is this Ares? Looks like him. I must get back to the front lines as soon as possible. Our troops alone won't be able to fend them off. Let's see. Long, long ago in the tournament to decide the strongest in the cosmos, the Titan. Oh, right, the Titan fight. Yeah, which Zeus won. He beat Kronos, which is accurate. Zeus defeated his father Kronos, and so won complete sovereignty over the realm of the Greek gods. However, the primal, Gaia, the mother, shit. The primal goddess Gaia, unable to accept this outcome, led her own spawn and the mightiest race in the heaven, the giants, in an all-out war. Oh, shit. And thus, the Gigantomachy began. I think it's Tomacy. Though the Greek realm was determined to resist to the very end, in the face of the giants' overwhelming power, the odds were stacked against them. So, what's the status? Zeus doesn't look very happy. He's all dressed in military garb and stuff. Alright, who do we got here? Who do we got? Round table of dudes. Hermes is standing right there. That must be Poseidon. Who's the other one, though? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's the fifth? Who's the fifth one? So we have Zeus, and the other brothers, Adamus, Hades, Poseidon. Hermes. Who's the fifth one? Is it Ares? All units of the Olympian troops are putting up a bold fight, but the outcome does not seem favorable. Just not happy. It is Ares. Dad, their strength is incomprehensible. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before they close in on us here. Adamus. Oh shit. Come on. What are you going to do now, almighty chief god? Okay, the other brother's not caring. I think that much is obvious. We've got no choice but to pummel them with all our being. Hermes, relay that to all the Greek gods. As you command, sir. Alright, Zeus is ready to fight. He looks pretty badass when he was younger. I wonder why he got so old. You know, like Hades and Poseidon and everybody looks the same. He got old, though. Now then, I'm off. It's been a long time since I've been in a real hardcore fight. My arms are crying out for once. So Zeus is going to go there and take care of business himself. Adamus, tick. Stupid fucking Zeus. Keep pushing your luck, why don't you? Everybody's walking away. Hades notices somebody. What is the meaning of this? Sir, I bring urgent news from Helheim, Lord Hades. The Titans have begun to advance from Tartarus. Oh shit, the Titans. Oh shit. Tartarus. Boom. I've been waiting to see, look at the gates of Tartarus. So fucking cool. It's always cool. The prison of the gods, where death and darkness linger, situated within the deepest realms of Helheim. Oh, starting to pull it apart like thorns. Amidst the chaos of the giants' attack, the Titan subordinates of Kronos, imprisoned in Tartarus, saw the opportunity to break free. And so the heavens were faced with a pincer attack from its two most powerful enemies, which spelled utter annihilation for the gods, the Greek realm, the giants and the Titans. So is Hades just going to take care of the Titans all by himself? Because if that's the case, I don't give a fuck. Maybe Hades is older now or some shit. But it is only a matter of time now before they invade us. Lord Hades? Poseidon, is something the matter? Or no. Pay me no heed. Oh, shit. And so Zeus was fighting the giants, boom, 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 and eventually Gaia, I'm assuming, after a long battle, which Hades doesn't seem to have been there. Hermes still there helping out Ares. Jesus. Are you all right? Huff, huff. Is it over? Yes. And Hermes didn't look like he got a scratch. We have won. Damn. The Greek gods prevailed in the gigantomacy. And they're all cheering. Poseidon's like, what of Hades? Lord Hades wished to stop the invasion of the Titans and went to Helheim alone. Poseidon is shocked. Wait a minute. Poseidon is shocked. Whistling. Oh, this is where he got the song. Look at the bodies. Poseidon shot Hades. Just standing there. Poseidon, I take it you all have won the war. Hades fought the Titan war. Zeus, Poseidon, Adamus, the Greek gods, Hermes, they were all fighting Gaia's giants. This motherfucker alone fought the war of the Titans by himself. Why is he depicted so bad in round 7 then? Why? Why aren't they showing that this should have been a low diff fight. This should have been one of the low diffs. It should have been like, oh, Chin's got some stuff, and he's just like, just doing the Thor thing, like, all right, you're worthy to be a king of men. Wham! That's about it, boy. You know? Like, because this backstory is telling me that Hades, Zeus, in his prime, had to have help to go fight the giants. Supposedly here. And this motherfucker, the elder brother, went and fought the Titans, supposedly on the same level as the giants, or stronger. Remember, Gaia, the one leading the giants, which are her spawn. These Titans are not her spawn. They're on their level. Titans are Titans, giants are giants. So, Titans are stronger than giants. Oh my man. It's round 7 is the problem, because this backstory just telling me that Hades is a fucking badass. Hades should be ranked right up there with the strongest. Level of respect he's given is fine in universe, but Jesus Christ, like where's this Hades? Where's the Hades who beat the living shit out of an army of Titans? Was he holding back for some reason? Like, I don't get it. I take it you all have won the war. Let's see. Poseidon says, sending all your men to assist us. While you run off, so even his army, the Helheim army, went up there. While you run off without informing anybody. You've been far too reckless. I only did what was right as the elder brother by watching over my brothers' backs. He's such a... Hades is fucking... He's a good character. I just hate what they did to him in round 7 here. Yes, however, you could have very well have been defeated. I won't be. Huh? Poseidon's arrogance. Poseidon's showing through a little bit here. Some actual character from Poseidon. Poseidon, I swear that I will not lose to anyone. Look at all the fucking bodies. This man fought a war by himself. As the elder brother, I shan't be defeated. Poseidon. But even still, slam back. Perhaps I was too reckless this time. Humph. You will not hear any thanks from me, brother. He stared at him in the eye. Remember, Poseidon doesn't look people in the eye. There you go. Hades, huh? That's the first... Oh. That's the first time that you've ever called me brother. Poseidon's... Alright, we all hate Poseidon. We all hate Poseidon. Everybody hates Poseidon. Or, I mean, because he's meant to be hated, right? But he was a bit one note. You know, maybe 2 notes at best. And we didn't like him. Of course, because he was this superior, like, you know, like looking down at people. The fact that he gained Hades, gained Poseidon's respect. That's a feat. That's a fucking feat. Like, even if we don't like Poseidon, gaining his respect is still impressive as fuck, regardless. See, now this is a good chapter. So we're seeing Hades as we're meant to view Hades, as the embodiment of the best. Let's go. Hades, 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 Hades. Everyone cheering for Hades. Now, this makes more sense. Hades joined to avenge his little brother. This is well... See, here's the problem. The order was wrong. They fucked round 7. Round 7 has a big problem, and it's in not the pacing, but the positioning of these chapters. Number 1, we didn't need 2 backstories for Chin. We didn't. And we should have seen this way sooner. We should have seen this backstory way sooner than this. Because then the whole, what's Hades' real motive? Why is he really fighting? Doesn't seem like the elder brother caring type. This cements why he wants revenge. It seemed like a weak goal before, and everyone was like, really? That's Hades' motivation? That doesn't, you know, we don't have any attachment to that. Now with this backstory, we do. And it makes a whole lot of sense. But we should have had this backstory months a fucking ago. I mean, the problem is, of course, the pacing too, but still. Let's see. Ares, during the Gigantomo Super Tournament, he stopped the Titans' invasion all alone and saved the heavens from danger. Yes, Hades, king of the netherworld, would never, ever betray our trust. Zeus, I'll watch over my brother's backs, eh? Show off. Even Zeus respects him, Hermes. However, why does Hades fret so much over his brothers, I wonder? Oh, we're going to get an answer to that? I'm not so certain that I completely understand. Oh, Hermes. Ares. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Adamus showing up. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Adamus showing up. This is kind of stupid, but let's... Huh? Ares. Are you Adamus? Let's see him talk to Zeus. Why? How? Move it. Yes, sir. Boom. Gonna go talk to Zeus. Hello, Adamus. Zeus just, oh, hey. My, it's good to see you in good health, Adamus. Adamantine. Adamantine. Oh, like adamantium. And I see your little kiss. That's like always Hermes. He goes over there. Hold on a second. Who's adamantine? That's Adamus, isn't it? But I thought that Adamus' very existence was obliterated by Poseidon. Yes, Poseidon thoroughly dealt with Adamus, but afterwards, on orders from Hades, I went to help him. Hermes listened to Hades. Well, shit, I thought it was Zeus's man, but he's apparently Hades' man too. On orders from Hades, I went to help him. So Poseidon. Yeah, I get it, okay. Though the one who did the most to heal him, per Hades' request, was Beelzebub. Okay. Which makes sense. We learned about that and everything like that. Okay. But I like the fact that Beelzebub, like Hades said, you're gonna do what I say. And Beelzebub was like, okay. So Poseidon knew about this? Of course he did. If he had truly meant it, there wouldn't have been a shred of Adamus left. Adamus, the 13th god of Olympus, has been completely annihilated. But now in Helheim, he is doing perfectly well as the new god Adamantine. That's pretty cool, actually. I do like that. At least they're trying to explain it. Like, Hades loves his brothers so much, he doesn't want any... So Adam is coming back. I don't think any of us like it, but it makes sense as to why. You know? Poseidon didn't... After the whole Titans thing and blah, 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 like, everything here, it's actually making sense, at least. From a writing perspective, for Poseidon and Hades' relationship, Adamus being alive makes sense. Adamus being alive in the first place is just kind of stupid. But, yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Adamantine. Yep. Hades is a total freaking busybody. Hey, Hermes, you were wondering why Hades frets over his brothers so much? He ain't got any reason. What? He ain't got a reason. I was hoping it's like, it's because he loves us or some shit. That's what I was hoping for. I was like, because Hades the older brother. He has to take care of us. He loves us. You know, he has to take care. I was hoping for something. He ain't got any reason. Are you kidding me? Well, I shouldn't judge too quick. Is there going to be more to it? Oh, there's more to it. Never mind. Only thing he needs is his love for us. Yeah. See, that's kind of nice. It's like badass. Badass love. His love for his brothers. And that's the way... Look, see? Hades is the king. See, this shot is what I'm talking about. You got Poseidon and Zeus and Adamus all standing there, you know, blah, 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 doing their thing. But he's the one sitting on the throne. You know? Content that his brothers are doing well, you know? Like, okay, that's a nice ending shot. Not gonna lie. I really like that ending shot. That's a nice ending shot. Yeah, for sure. All right, so that's chapter 62, and we got 10 likes. That's awesome. Yeah, I like this chapter. We needed this chapter months ago. Months ago we needed this chapter. And for Hades to have more respect in round 7. But yeah. Yeah, this is a good chapter. I like this chapter. This chapter's 8. This is an 8 out of 10 chapter. Easy. 8 to 9 out of 10. Very, very good chapter. I'm very happy with the chapter. Very happy with the chapter. Probably the best chapter of round 7. I will, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Best chapter of round 7. Because yes, is the Chin backstory very sad and very good? Yes, of course it is. But we got 2 backstories that sort of drags it down. And as far as the chapter goes, I feel like this backstory is where Hades is a cooler character and blah, blah. I feel, and Chin's backstory isn't the top backstory, right? We've got Zero and Jack too, right? So it's not the best backstory. So I think this is the best chapter of round 7. I think we needed it because we've been disappointed so far, right? So yeah. Scrolling up, let's see. Joseph says, what a lot of people mistaken for a Russian dance, okay? Justice said, we need a fight that's like Buddha versus Zero. I can see, Buddha versus Zero should have ended before Hajun. That would have made round 6 very, very good. But no, had to fuck it all up. I could see Odin or Anubis be low diff for the gods, but Anubis is going to fight Rasputin, I believe, so. Maybe we could get a human low diff one time with someone like Leonidas. I think everyone assumes Leonidas versus Odin, so I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, maybe. Justice said, being the king of the underworld is way more impressive when all the mythology is in the mix. Some of the strongest and badass motherfuckers in Hindu, Norse, all are in the underworld. And he's the king. He's the king of them all. Remember, if Adam and Eve exist, and Jesus is there, that means that the devil, that means Satan, Lucifer, all of them. And they're all his bitch. Just remember that. Joseph says, the Gingan Tamaki is the war between the gods along with Heracles and a group of giants who are attacking Olympus in Greek mythology. Oh, I'm sure it's a real thing. I just can't pronounce the fucking thing. Miss said, as I've always said, I think the stress of the job has gotten to Zeus. That must be it. Joseph said, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe being an old man comes with being the supreme deity. Yeah. Miss said, very important. They never state if Gaia was killed or not. They do not. That's interesting. But, I mean, all the titans that were in Tartarus are apparently dead because Hades fucking killed them. Justice said at Miss, well, isn't she, like, literally the Earth? I mean, depending, yeah. Like, Atlas is holding the Earth up and blah, blah, blah. Justice said the Titans are way stronger than the giants in mythology. Gaia and Kronos are Titans. That's my point. Oceanus, Atlas, Gaia, Kronos. These are all Titans. They're fucking impressive. And Hades killed them. Hades in the backstory. If you had Hades' backstory, if you had that before this round, you would assume that Hades is stronger than Prime Zeus. Would you not? Zeus had to go out on the battlefield himself with an army, with all the other gods, to defeat the giants of one Titan. This motherfucker defeated all the Tartarus Titans by himself. Backstory alone tells me, power scaling wise, Hades is stronger than all of them. But this round is not showing it. So I'm pissed. I really am. Like, I love the chapter, but I hate the fact that this was not a low diff fight. It should have been. Whole time. Miss said, well, in Greek mythos, the Titans are grandchildren of Gaia, while the giants are her direct offspring. Well, Gaia herself is also a Titan, technically. Miss said, but as far as we know, the Titans were stronger. Yeah, exactly. Joseph said, well, what if Chin is just that powerful? He's powerful enough to do against a god who fought and killed all the Titans. But it was gimmicky and bullshitty. Like, if it was Adam, it'd be different. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to make the Chinese look good. I don't know. Joseph said, I don't want Chin to get mid-diff, but have the fight be overwhelming in Hades' favor at the start and make it clear that Hades is stronger in all stats, but Chin has hacks allowing him to keep up. That would have been far better. Miss said, it's clear that Poseidon respects Hades because he embodies the aspects of godhood that he believes in. I mean, that's another version of it, but also the fact that, like, he's the older brother. He takes care of, his own shit, Rainey said, Hades flashback has to be one of the best, especially among the gods. I think it's the best god flashback. I really do. Because who are the other gods? Poseidon? No, that's not good. Thor's? Meh. Actually, this is kind of like Thor's. Zeus's? Meh. Heracles's? Heracles is a great character, but the round itself is far better than his backstory. His backstory is just weird. Shiva's? Yeah, no. Buddha's? Yeah, no. Zero's? Zero is technically a god, so technically Zero's. But I think Hades is... But then you mix Had-Jun into it, so it sort of poisons it. Hades might be the best god backstory. Maybe. But Zero's backstory... But Zero's more of a, like, halfway between human and god, so I don't know. Like, just in my mind, like, it's because it's too... Like, because Buddha's the god and Had-Jun's the... Anyways, doesn't matter. Joseph said, so Poseidon and Hades had the closest relationship because of his power and his loyalty to his brothers. Poseidon gained respect for him. That's the way I like it. Myth said, I described this chapter as Thor's backstory, but way better. Yeah, that's actually, it's pretty much a really good version of that, yeah. Joseph said, give Chin his terracotta army. Let Chin have immortality hacks, so when he kills him, he comes back. So even if Hades is so much stronger, he can still be fair. I mean, there might be something there that could have been cool. Joseph said maybe the author was saving it as a surprise. I was expecting something to happen in Hades' past to make him love his brothers so much. I mean, it's just love, man. Love is all you need, you know? Like, I like that. I like that when he was born, he's the protective older brother. These are his brothers, and his job is to protect them and care for them and watch their back. He's the eldest. That's his job. And he takes it through sheer love for his family. He's all about family. He's basically Vin Diesel. He's all about family. I can see Hades pulling up in a Lamborghini, like, not a Lamborghini, but like a really cool car, like a Charger or a Mustang or a fucking Trans Am, you know, I could see that would be his car. Just said, you can do so much with these characters more than anyone in the tournament and they do nothing. I know, it's sad. Also, I want to see Hades have some hatred for Sasuke as he killed his brother. That would have been an interesting plot. There could have been that. I think it's more like he blames the fact that this tournament is happening at all. Miss said, as established many times before, included with Adam, there's no need for reason when love is involved. Exactly. This is the God's version of Adam. It's basically, does any brother need a reason to fight for his brothers? You know, like, that's his reason. Miss said, a very good ending shot. It really was. It showed that he is still he's the brother. Miss said, yeah, probably the best chapter of the round. I think so. Joseph said, okay, with his backstory finally revealed and hearing his vow to Poseidon, I'm now more lenient for Hades to win. I want Hades to win. And where's Persephone? I need to see Persephone. Joseph said, even though I am complaining a lot, this is very good. They could have done more with the fight itself, but Hades' backstory is great. Both backstories. Yeah, that's the sad thing. Both of these characters' backstories, really good. Top tier backstories. And the fight has been trash. The fight was trash. I don't know why. Why is the fight trash when we have two great characters with two great backstories? Makes no sense. Joseph said, does anyone know if Hades loved his brothers in Greek mythology? I'm not sure. Rain said, the Titans aren't all dead. Since the Poseidon's flashback, Adamus released the Titans and the Giants too, I think, to overthrow Zeus. Well, they must not all be dead, but the ones that were in Tartarus are. Joseph said, I think we already got an amazing feat in his entrance. Heimdall said that he fought and killed Typhon, a monster the gods were afraid of. That's true, too. Rain said he didn't kill Typhon. Typhon obeys him. Joseph said that's still amazing. Fair point. Realist Medell said, so the author was all like, let's do Thor backstory, but better. As Miss pointed out, that's basically what they did. Joseph said, I ranked the Thor backstory much higher than many. I really like his backstory. It's just a day in the life of Thor. I actually like that, too. I thought the anime didn't do it very well. But I did like it. I thought it was a good backstory. It's just not. It's not a great backstory. It was, as I said, life in the day of Thor. And Rady has a message retracted. All right. So, does anybody have any closing remarks, or are we going to end the stream as it stands? Because then I can start rendering the Jujutsu Kaisen review. Hopefully, get that sometime out tomorrow, maybe later tonight. Hard to say. And then I can, because I have a date night tonight in a couple hours, so I still need to go downstairs and start painting, and I got to paint now. So, any closing remarks from anybody? We'll wait about 2-3 minutes, and then we'll read them, and that's it. Joseph said, speaking of Persephone, on the Record of Ragnarok Reddit, I saw a fan art of a lolly Persephone. Oh, God, no. I mean, is any worse than him marrying Nisa on both sides? I mean, no. What we don't need lolly. We don't want lolly Persephone. We need the baddest looking bitch. We need the baddest looking bitch. We need Brunhilde mixed with Anna. Mixed with Yoruichi. That's what we need. We need Azumi Curtis mixed with Brunhilde, mixed with Anna, mixed with fucking Yoruichi. That's what we need. We need the four. The four combined. Let's see. Joseph said, Hades in Greek mythology kind of loves Persephone more than his brother. That's true. That's established. But when all your brothers are rapists, you can't blame them. Yeah, that's true too. Joseph said, I just hope the fight sticks to the ending. Yeah, I mean, I hope. Realist Medell said, I hope Anubis has more unique abilities. Me too. This was very disappointing. Rain said, should be 3 more chapters left to fill Volume 16. Fuck. 3 more before the end of this fight. Just end the fight next chapter. Hades gonna win. Hades. Well, we could have 2 chapters of setup. We could have 2 chapters of fucking, okay, here's the aftermath, and here's the next matchup. You know, we could have 2 chapters of that. So potentially next chapter we could have the fucking, the fight wrapped up. But yeah. Joseph says, I really do hope to see Persephone with an amazing design. Me too. I really want that. I really want that myself. Joseph said, Anubis hype. Let's go. Anubis versus Rasputin. About to be one of the best fights. Jay Warrior said, with his backstory, it's tied on who I want to win. I want Hades to win because I don't really like Jin. I like his backstory. I don't like his current. He's got too much attitude and his abilities are bullshit. Justice said, Persephone need to look the best to be married to the best god. I know, right? Best god. I mean, because Heracles is dead, and he was a demigod anyways. So technically, Heracles doesn't count. So yeah, best god. Best god right there. I feel like Thor would get along well with, Hades. Let's see. Caden said, Hades overrated. The author just wanted to screw over China. You don't like Hades? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you, Caden? How do you not like Hades? Like, he's been disappointing fight-wise, like, in his abilities and lack of low-diffing the fuck out of this Chinese motherfucker. But outside of that, I don't see much of an issue. Just me. So, yeah. Maybe that's just me. Who knows? Yeah. Just said, Caden came in here just to lie. I know, right? Caden jumped in just to lie. Just to lie. Why are you lying? Caden's been here the whole time. Or most of it. He did say something else. Caden said, Hades is cool, but I wish you would have... Hades is cool, but I wish you would have thought somebody else. Don't know what you mean, man. Hades is cool, but I wish you would have thought... There must be a typo there, because that doesn't make sense. I wish I would have thought somebody else. I mean, who's a better god? Heracles is the best god, clearly, because he's the best character. But it's not Buddha. It's not Zero. It's not Shiva. It's not Zeus. It's not Adamus. It's not Hermes. It's not, you know... Justin said, also, where's Hades' cloak of invisibility? That's the dumbest thing in Greek mythology. I would have loved to see it. Where's his helmet? Where's all... Yeah, I know. Caden said, if Hades could beat all the Titans, there's no way a human could stand a chance against them, even in the tournament, except for Adam. My point exactly. We're being done dirty. Hades, for some reason, is being done super dirty in this fight. So power scalers are like if I ever power scaled, I would go nuts because I'd just be like, listen, I am literally going to, any argument for power scaling, I'm literally just going to ignore round 7. I'm just going to ignore round 7. I'm going to take that backstory information that I know, and I'm going to say, fuck round 7, author fucked up, he's an S tier. I'm putting Hades in S. I just don't give a fuck anymore. He's the same level as Zeus, Adam, and fucking Odin. Until... Fuck, I'm just going to put him there. I'm putting him there. Maybe he's at the bottom of the tier. Don't care. There's no way. He's not in a tier with any of the other guys. He's too fucking good. Just because this round showcased him terribly doesn't mean that he's not a super badass. So the backstory shows. I wish I had shown, like, he got injured. Like, here's what they should have done with the backstory. They should have had one little line saying he was too reckless this time. When they said that he's too reckless fighting all the Titans, Poseidon could say, "You'll never fight like this ever again," or something like that. Like, the Titans, like, fucked you up. You're probably not even, like, just a line to indicate that he's not even half as strong as he used to be. Because he went and fought all the motherfucking Titans by himself, and they actually did lasting damage to him. You know what? Fuck it. My headcanon. My headcanon is Hades was in his prime like all the others during that war, and he went and he got he won, but he got lasting damage. He's only at 2/3 of a tank, and he's still this strong. I'm using my headcanon for power scaling until otherwise. Fuck him. Fuck it. Headcanon. Headcanon time. Because my headcanon makes a lot more fucking sense than this shit. How did he kill all the Titans and then do this? Unless he got too old, which not indicated, or he took lasting damage from the Titans. It wasn't said, but I'm going to imply it from here on out. And I'm going to die on that hill. Joseph said he doesn't have a cloak. He has a helm that makes him invisible and projects fear. Yeah, you're thinking Harry Potter with that. Caden said, Hades is cool, but I wish he would have fought somebody else. Yeah, me too. Yeah, fought somebody else. There we go. There we go. That was the typo. Joseph said, right now I put Hades just second to Zeus, higher than Poseidon, Thor, and Adam. Yeah. Joseph said, you can argue the Zeus got stronger from the war because he learned the fist to surpass time. No, but he learned that before. He already had the fist to surpass time before the beginning of the war. He learned it from Kronos. So... But yeah, when that first started, yeah, he got stronger. Kane said Buddha will be in S tier too. I don't think he is, really. I think he's like the top of A. Caden said, I'm pretty sure Adam could beat Thor and Poseidon. I think he could too. Joseph said, yeah, Buddha is S tier. Well, Buddha might be S tier. Maybe. Because he's got the eyes and everything like that, so it's possible. A lot of eye powers. Let's see. Yeah, Buddha is S tier, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've been talking way too much, guys, so we gotta end the stream. Kane said, can rank Zeus, Adam, Odin, Hades, Buddha, Thor, Poseidon. That's a pretty good ranking. Joseph says, hey, I know you're gonna be busy after the stream. I'm gonna be busy for fucking 2 weeks. But either after that or tomorrow, can we talk on VC? I haven't been in VC in a long fight, like in weeks, and it's probably not changing anytime soon, Joseph. Sorry to say. I haven't been able to chat with anybody that I regularly talk to, so probably not. Probably no chance of that at least in the coming weeks. Hopefully sometime in June things ease up, but right now I'm just incredibly busy. So I haven't had time to sit down on Discord and just shoot the shit, So, but definitely later on when things calm down. But I got too much to do. I'm behind on videos. I'm behind on chores. I'm behind on everything. I've got an office renter that got to be completed before the 31st. And then the wife's going to be here on the 31st. And then I'm going to be really busy with that. And I'm going to be busy with work following that. So probably looking more like towards the end of June when I'll finally have some free time to myself. Things might change. Things could change. I could free up some time maybe early June for all I know. But yeah, this month is booked. As I said, this is probably the only stream. I gotta make a Yona the Dawn review. Ayakashi Triangle just ain't gonna happen probably for another week. Yeah, I'm grateful that One Piece is on break, man. I got no time to review that. But definitely some other time, for sure. Kane said, so Anubis isn't Egyptian in this. Well, then that's fucking stupid. Anyways. Alright. Thanks, guys, for watching, blah, blah, blah. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's always very much appreciated. Really quick, Mark says, so who do you think is going to fight next? Beelzebub? I don't know. Rasputin and Anubis is the fight that I'm looking forward to or hoping that's going to happen. So, but I have no idea who's going to fight next. I really don't. Joseph said, you can let me know what happens in our direct message. Yeah, sure. You know, when I get more free time, I'll be more on Discord. Like, I'm barely active on Discord as it is this month, and that's not changing soon. So when I am, though, absolutely, definitely feel free. If you ever see me in VC, feel free to join in. But probably won't be for a while. So, and thank you guys very much for the 12 likes. Thank you guys for watching. Drink responsibly as always. We will see you beautiful people back here once again. Shuumatsu no Valkyrie, chapter 63. Hopefully it's the end of this very bad round. But these chapters were actually pretty fucking solid. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye-bye.